So in terms of how this actually works, whether you want to use OpenClaw, Hermes, or Claude Code, it's kind of the same setup either way. Obviously, don't do anything weird, like you have to have a little bit of cybersecurity mindness to you. Just don't do something crazy and then come blame me for it. But anyways, so here's the setup with Hermes. You can also do it again with Claude Code or OpenClaw. So you set up the Hermes agent right here on your laptop. Then after you install the Rabbit agent from your rabbit hole page, you literally just like swipe over like that and it's connected. It's so easy. It's so much easier than the old way they were doing it with OpenClaw. OpenClaw also now uses this Rabbit agent, so it's way easier and you can use it remotely with no tricks with a stupid website and whatever. I did do that. I never got it working. It was so dumb. But in this particular example, I'm not going to be asking it to read my messages because I'm not going to show you guys my messages. Instead, I'll just do a simple little test. Can you write an essay about Mount Everest for me? So you can see it comes up here. It's being sent off to my laptop. So here it goes. It's writing the whole essay. And you can see that's a lot more than the Rabbit agent would ever write. That's another cool thing about this. A lot of people don't really like the Rabbit agent. I'm starting to come around to not liking it so much. I think it's not been keeping up. You can see here, when I refresh my laptop, there is the essay about Mount Everest. So it all goes to your laptop immediately. It can access all the files that you give it access to on your laptop. Again, same for Claude Code. And if you're doing it with Claude Code, you can actually use your Claude subscription. So that's pretty nice. Another one of the pros to this setup is it's like totally hot swappable, so you can just pick up your phone when you want it, leave it at home when you want it, because it's connecting to your MacBook and your iMessage. You never have to swap any SIM cards or tell people to text a different number or anything like that that you might do on a dumb phone. So you don't have to fully commit to being dumb phone all the time. But you also don't have to switch SIM cards back and forth. And now if you do want cellular data on the Rabbit while you're doing this, you can put a SIM card in. Admittedly, and here's where we get into some of the downsides, that does kind of kill the battery life. I'd say it's good for like a day, but that's it. If you don't turn the SIM card on, this battery life is way better. It's actually pretty exceptional these days, except if you have a unit with a degraded battery. And the batteries degrade quickly because the batteries are very small. You're going to miss notifications, obviously, through the nature of this. So if there's something really time sensitive that you're waiting on, it's not going to push a notification to you, so you're going to miss that. It also requires you to do, not much setup, but like this isn't something that you would just hand to your grandma or something, right? Like it does take a little bit of knowledge in order to pull this off, at least enough to know what to ask your AI to set up. So there is that too. And then one of the kind of unknown variables is what is OS 3 going to be like? They recently actually said that they're not opposed to putting texting on the Rabbit. It's just they haven't found a way to do it while keeping the battery life alive. I think this is a cool way to do it. I'd still totally be cool if they put it right on the Rabbit and it was still just a pull-based thing. I wouldn't use it because I like having the ability to switch between my iPhone and the Rabbit whenever I want. So the kind of agent integration works for me, but that might break in the future. I don't know. With a device like this that changes so much all the time, it's kind of hard to plan for the future like that. But if you've been looking at getting like a dumb phone or a phone for doing a digital detox, the Rabbit R1 is only 200 bucks. I think it's one of the cheaper options out there. I think it's definitely worth a try. And I think it's the only device out there that's doing this inversion of the actual problem.